Hello everyone, and Libra, welcome to your reading for the summer of 2025. This is for our Libra friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, and for your Venus. So as for all the other signs I've read for so far, Libra, you also have the opportunity for career changes, career advancements. So your focus, though, this summer is going to be on your public image, your persona, how you present yourself to the world, and how aligned is that with who you feel that you are, right? So there's a little kind of double checking and see, are you living or are you putting out there exactly who you are? Are you holding elements of yourself back? Because we all tend to do that, right? We all tend to hold ourselves back a little bit. So you're just going to be checking that, Libra, because you're going to have a lot of opportunities coming your way, and you're going to have your choice of situations that you choose to move forward with and situations that you choose to move away from. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards. This is the Goddess, Gods, and Guardians deck. So Libra is our sign of balance. They are our sign of fairness, and they also dole out the justice, right? They are the ones who want people to live in harmony, and they're also, that was just like 4 cards, so I put it back. And they're also ones who can see, very much like Gemini, right? They can see both sides of a situation or multiple sides of a singular situation. So they like peace, they like balance, they like harmony. And they also take pride on how they present themselves in the world, how they move through this world. So they're going to be taking another look at all of that stuff. And they're going to be polishing themselves up just a little more. And with the growth that they're going through and everything they've learned through life, they're going to start putting some of that new stuff out as well. So Libra, let's just see what cards are working for you, what God or Goddesses or Guardian is guiding you through your summer of 2025. You have Imhotep. This card keeps coming out, and it says visionaries. So let's see, which would fit with Libra, right? Because you have a vision of peace within your natural talents, right? You like peace, you like unity, you like not to have a lot of conflict unless if it's necessary. So let me see. Imhotep. It says, when he appears, it is a clear indication of your visionary gifts. Your soul's intention is to create pioneering change through implementing divinely inspired ideas. There's no doubt that you've come to Earth to redesign infrastructures, stir up the pot of established protocols, and use innovative and progressive methods to evolve humanity. You're a visionary, guided by the divine to implement projects that can help heal and inspire our world. So this part about redesigning infrastructures, and if you look at the world now, all the changes it's going, this is exactly what's happening in the world. Our infrastructures as they are being redesigned. They're being changed because there's either a sense of things that are not fair and equal, or they are outdated and need to move forward. So what do you want to improve or innovate? Maybe you're a teacher or a part of the medical profession who would love to combine modern medicine with holistic treatments. Perhaps your passion lies in environmentalism, politics, science, or fighting prejudice and injustice, right? So you fight against injustice because you are the actual sign of justice. That is your tarot card in the major arcana. You are literally the sign of justice and equality. If you're passionate about what needs to evolve, then you're the one who can make a difference. He is guiding you step by step. Take it one day at a time and break the big vision down into manageable chunks. You can be a trailblazer who fuses ancient wisdom and cutting edge technique. This is your time to change the world. So this is going to go back to your persona and how you're presenting yourself to the world. Are you shifting into your next evolution of being a visionary, and are you starting to present that out? Right? Very interesting. We'll pull your numerology card to see what lunar influences are carrying you through the summer for our Libra friends. So again, this is Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and for your Venus. So make sure you check out your other signs as well. If you are a Libra Sun, check out your Moon sign and your Rising sign, because together they complete the picture for you. So we'll see what lunar cycles are carrying you through this time, Libra, through our whole summer. Today is the first day of the summer solstice, so I'm running a little late putting these out there. But we have a whole summer ahead of us. What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? What fun do you want to have? You have full moon in Pisces. Forgive. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. So let's see. Full moon in Pisces. Let me see if I can find that in here. Forgive. This is such a beautiful card, though. Be careful that you're not coming at your current situation with your mind made up. This card is a reminder that life is an unfolding mystery and you need to go with it. Instead of trying too hard to tick every box for your dreams to come true, fall into the dreams a little. It could well be that what's blocking your current manifestation is that you haven't forgiven yourself or someone else for something that happened in the past. To boost your manifesting power, forgive yourself and anyone else who needs forgiveness. Now we'll go back into, I talked about this in another sign for forgiveness. And there's a lot of things, there's a lot of elements to forgiveness, and a lot of people have personal viewpoints. And we know that forgiveness is not saying that it is okay what someone has done to you or is perceived to do to you or what you have done. It's just not letting the thing that has happened continue to affect you living your life and moving forward. Now, but if someone has done something that's really been horrible to you and heartbreaking, it's detaching the thing that they did or the consequence of what they did and letting go of that. But there's still a place where you can put boundaries and space around this person so you don't have contact with them, especially if it was something really, really traumatic for you. So just keep that in mind. Strike a balance between all of your duties and what you need to do for inner peace. So yeah, you're taking on a lot of responsibility for things that are not yours. So yeah, let me see. Add lavender essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. And breathe deep in and out of your body. So forgiveness. And it doesn't have to be this big thing, or it can. But you decide what forgiveness is and what the thing is that is still pulling at your heart or pulling at your soul or causing you some distress. Because only Libra, only you know that. And some of it may require some shadow work, and some of it eventually just gets too heavy to carry and it just drops away, right? So let's pull your tarot for Libra and see what the tarot holds for our Libra friends. So you are the visionary, right? And to go forward with your vision of the future and your persona and who you are and who you're evolving into. Like some of the stuff from the past, it has to go. It has to get out of the way. But I think some of us, or some of our Libra friends, are just ready to drop it anyway. Right? Because they feel out of balance and that's just not good for them. So what does a tarot hold for our Libra friends? And this is, what deck is this? The Wild Reflections Tarot. I think that's what this is. Okay, Justice. Your card popped right on out. This is your card, Libra. So when your card comes out, when you pull your own card for your reading, and it's the first card, this is the big message, right? This is like the big message. So balance, harmony, and you see the card, the backdrop is dark, but the lanterns are lit and there are lights in the sky. So there's that balance of maybe perception of what is dark and what is light, and allowing things to be seen that are hidden. That's the first time that came out for this card. So let's see what else the cards hold for you. And again, you're about balance. You can also, though, Libras, some Libras can affect fairness. If a situation is unfair for them or someone that they love, they can kind of be the ones to kind of push the issue of fairness. Yeah, just saying. So we have a card face down, 2 cards face down, 3. So yeah. So how is everyone doing? We are in the middle of a heat wave here. I think this whole next week we're going to be in the hundreds, like at 100. 4 of Swords. At 100 or 101, something like that. And that's going to be the actual temperature. The feels like temperature is going to be much higher than that this week. So if anyone is in that situation, be safe. Hydrate yourself. Get plenty of electrolytes. It's not just water, right? But electrolytes as well. So I get those little electrolytes from the store. Electrolyte packets from the store. Coconut water is a really good source of electrolytes. Just saying. Okay. Libra, your cards are not coming out. So let's see what you have on the root of the deck. The Magician. We have 6 of Pentacles. We'll take that. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we'll just see what these cards are. We just decided to pull cards. Because the fact that cards were not coming out, that could be a little hesitation or maybe a little stubbornness, but we'll see what the cards say. So the Magician was on the root of the deck. So this is about a couple of things. Alchemy is the first thing that comes to mind, or that is the first sensation that I'm getting. Being able to create what it is that you want and desire. And the Magician is a reminder that we are born, no matter what sign you're born under, earth, air, fire, and water, we have all of the elements at our disposal to use. So Libra, you're being invited to use your air, right? You're invited to use like the elements of fire when you need inspiration, when you're feeling a little tired. You're invited to use the element of water when you need to feel nurtured and intuitive, and you're invited to use the element of earth when you need to feel a little grounded. The footing seems to slip out from underneath of you to move forward. So you're invited to use all those elements, but we all have them. That's the root of the reading. And then 6 of Pentacles, right? And this is that generous aspect of Libra. Part of they are very generous, and the way they are generous is to create harmony. So those of you who are in the phase of maybe counselors or therapists, to help people find balance in their life when they can't find the right path. The Justice, Page of Pentacles, the World. So let's see. The world is a culmination of everything. That means everything has come absolutely like full circle. So some of you might be closing out a chapter and going into something new. especially as your career is in your career. Some of you are going to have a really big change where you may be in the spotlight. Maybe whether it is like the celebrity world, or the work that you're doing is going to be spotlighted in the public eye, or on social media, or on the news, or somewhere. There's a big pull for some of you to be in the spotlight. I don't know. That's what's coming up. You'll have to let me know. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, King of Cups. He came out yesterday. 10 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay, so let me sit on this here. I think changes are going to come very quickly, and they're going to be a little uncomfortable for our Libra friends. They're going to feel a little imbalanced. And you may feel like opportunities that are coming your way, and there may be decisions being made, and maybe you're not involved in the decisions, or people are thinking like, this is such a great thing for you, just do this, and you feel like you're being pushed in a direction and you're not involved in the decision making, and you're going to feel unsteady. Let's pull the rest of the cards. Let's just see. Justice. So balance, harmony. This is what you're seeking. This is what you are all about. Balance and harmony. Page of Pentacles. You have the flame inside of you. Pages are the messengers, but they're the younger spirit. They are playful. They don't take life too seriously. They don't have enough behind them to be too serious about life. And that's a gift. Sometimes I think when we get to the stages of our court cards, to the kings and queens, we get very serious. And we forget that we're here to have fun in life. It's not just to work hard. We're here to have fun. Yeah. So you're going to an end of a cycle. You've learned a lot about yourself and about your world, and who you feel that you are, and who you are at the deeper level. Again, some of you haven't put all of yourself out there. And that shift is going to change. And some people may be recognizing your talents and putting them out on display, or announcing, oh, so-and-so, this one, she can do this, or he can do that. And you're like, what? Wait, no. Like, that's just for me or my family. And all of a sudden, like, everybody is talking about it. You have 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, King of Cups. You're going to have to learn how to balance your emotions when things start to move a little too quickly for you. Because 7 of Pentacles, I feel like this is someone working on your behalf. Generally, 7 of Pentacles is you starting, you haven't seen the fruits of your labor. You haven't realized how much work that you've done, or that the seeds haven't quite, they're just starting to sprout. Like the roots are really deep. I feel like there is somebody working on your behalf for some of our Libra friends. Again, this is a general reading for all of our Libras, so take this as you need it. But I think there's somebody working on your behalf behind the scenes. And just take a moment, right? You don't have to rush into anything, but allow yourself to balance your emotions and to tune into your intuition, because that is a key element for you. You're an air sign, so you're in your head, which is a great place to be. You're very thoughtful, you're very logical, but lean in, just go a little deeper into the intuitive part. Don't let that get lost in your ability to think. Both of them have to come together for you, Libra. Because again, I think somebody's working behind the scenes for you. There's fulfillment, though. Somebody loves you. There's a really deep, loving relationship here. And somebody is working I don't want to say they're working very hard, because that would sound like it's something forced. It's not. But somebody is wants to make sure you know how much they love and care for you, whether this is somebody that is your partner or somebody else. And again, I still get the feeling for some of you, somebody is working behind the scenes to put your talents out into the world. And you might feel like, again, like you don't have any say in that. And you might feel really disrupted and off balance. Lean into your intuition. That will help to ground you. Let's pull the other deck and see what this says. This is the Light Seers deck. What's going on here? Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to get these cards the way that I want them. Here we go. I think we need a little more explanation here for our Libra friends. So for our summer, for our Libra friends, so I want to get some clarification on the Five of Pentacles. I don't normally read this way, but I'm just kind of being called. I need, or I want to give you more information on this Five of Pentacles. So can you go dig a little more into this Five of Pentacles? And how much more do they need to know about this? Because after the Five of Pentacles, you have the Six of Pentacles. So what is being done is going to be a great thing for you, Libra, if other people are working on your behalf, or maybe you've accepted an offer, or you're making a change and it's going a little too fast for you. But let's see. What is this Five of Pentacles for our Libra friends? King of Pentacles. If you're feeling a little resistant, if you're feeling a little out of control, sometimes that's okay. You've pulled two kings, King of Cups, King of Waters, no, King of Cups, and King of Pentacles. These kings balance each other out. One is pure grounding. He is stable. He is a little slower moving, right? He is very intentional about the things that he does. He's earth. King of Cups he's leading with his heart and his intuition, but he's mastered them so they're not getting out of control. So if you feel like things are moving a little quickly, it's going to be okay for you, Libra. It's not anything that you cannot handle. Emperor. Man, you're going straight to the top, Libra. You're going straight. There's not going to be a whole lot stopping you unless if you decide to put the brakes on. But I think once you realize what's happening for you, I think you're going to relax a little bit. So maybe this Four of Swords. Although, no, he's in the boat and like he's got his bow and arrow like ready to shoot just in case. I think that might be you relaxing into your thoughts and just enjoying the ride for a little bit. Let's see what else Libra needs to know for their summer of 2025. You're going straight to the top. The Emperor is the highest of the parental cards in the tarot. He is the major arcana. He is the masculine to the Empress, right? They're the parental figures in the tarot. So he is logical, he is thoughtful, but he's the one that get up, dust yourself off, and get on with things if you've made a mistake or if something doesn't go right. He's just moving straight ahead, and he has in his hand the chess piece, and I think that's the king in the chess, right? Like, he has mastered the game. You are taking mastery over your life and over these areas. Again, mastery over who you want to be and how you're presenting that part of yourself out to the world. This is the first time I've noticed that he's got the king. I think that's the king in chess, right? I don't play chess. I used to, but it's been like many, many years. I think that's what it is. So I should to the top, Libra. And it's good. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to pop out for you. Libra, a great reading. You have, it's a very linear path for you, Libra. Now this, although this is a summer reading, don't be surprised if this continues on into the fall, into your birthday. My card just flipped over. The devil, right? Don't let yourself get sidetracked. Don't let yourself get sidetracked by unintended or not unintended people, but people who don't have your best interest at heart. So don't let yourself get sidetracked from your path. You know where you're going. Like our air signs, like they're smart as a whip. So you know where you're going. Don't let yourself get sidetracked. You have 4 of Cups and the World twice. And this fell out. The World twice. So you know, this world, like she's taking a break, like she's worked really, really hard. And this world, she's like, yeah, no. You've got no space here. I've already dumped you out of my cups, right? You're not getting in, overtaking my emotions to get in the way. I am here to absolutely own my life. 2 World Cups, which rarely comes out like this. Both completions, right? Because the World is the last card of the Major Arcana in the Tarot. It starts off with the Fool, card number 0, and the World is card 21. So there's 22 cards. So you're ready to take this on. You're ready to take on this whether it is a new persona or it is a deeper part of you evolving out into the light that you're starting to recognize and to get comfortable with. Again, don't let anybody get in your way or try to like woo you away from where you're going, right? You're going here. You're going for fulfillment, right? You're going for some fun and for some joy. You're allowing the wheel of justice, even though you did not pull the wheel card today, but you're allowing things to turn in your favor. Let's pull an Ascended Masters card for you, Libra. Yeah, this is a great reading. This is a great reading. You might be a little tired this summer. You might need to take a couple breaks, but yeah. Libra, this is a phenomenal reading for you guys and gals. For our ladies and our gentlemen. Mostly ladies, I think, watch this. Man, you have the highest of Ascended Masters. Open your heart to love, Jesus. That is the highest of the Ascended Masters in the universe. And Jesus was many people, right? He wasn't just Jesus. He was Moses before he was Jesus. He was also other people, deities as well. But we'll just leave it at that for now. So you're going again straight to the top, Libra. You're going straight to the top of your world. And you are, why? You're led by the highest power and highest energetic power. And it doesn't matter if you don't have religious affiliation. That has nothing to do with it. Actually, Jesus talked about, not really about religion, but about humanity and fairness and kindness and loving everybody for who they are, no matter what it is or how they are. The original balance of harmony right here. Everything you desire and every prayer that you seek comes as a result of opening your heart to both sending and receiving love. Your heart is a gateway of receptivity. It is the answer to every question you have about your love life, relationships, health, life purpose, and so forth. The more you allow yourself to love, the greater depth and meaning your life holds. Jesus and the other ascended masters will support you in this endeavor, ensuring that you're protected and safe as you open your heart to love. And Jesus' message of love and forgiveness was profound and led to many demonstrations of miraculous healings. He helps anyone who calls upon him, regardless of their religious or spiritual beliefs. Call upon Jesus for help with healing yourself or others emotionally. That could come into this forgiveness card, right? So be loving to yourself as well. And it also says in here, forgive those who seem to have hurt you. So this whole thing about forgiveness. And that is whatever forgiveness means to you, Libra. It means something different to everyone. There's a spiritual element of it, which is what I had described. There's a religious aspect of it, which I don't resonate with personally. But you find what that means for you. But at the end of the day, any burdens that have hurt you, that are too heavy to carry, that are keeping you from moving forward into your higher ascended self, you're being asked to leave them at the door. However that means for you, to let them drop out. So Libra, this is your reading for your summer 2025. Hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, or feel free to reach out if you would like a little deeper dive into your personal situation. And until next time, always send you light and love, and have a fabulous summer, Libra.